Hi and welcome to my channel. Another Sunday and another recipe from me to you. Today's recipe is a fried rice recipe. As we all probably know, fried rice has its origins in China. Now it is a popular dish in our own region, Southeast Asia, where different varieties of fried rice have been developed over the years. Here in Malaysia, we have our own varieties of fried rice. Today's recipe is one such variety, the kampung fried rice or Nasi Goreng Kampong, a Malay recipe. Nasi means cooked rice, goreng means fried, and kampung means village. So called probably because being a vintage recipe, it was originally cooked in villages. A one-pot dish, this is just the right dish for all you busy cooks who need to rustle up a meal ASAP. I've used chicken and prawn as my protein, but you can use any protein you prefer. I've listed the ingredients in the description box below, so let's get started.
I have 550 grams of cooked jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is a suitable and preferred rice for fried rice. I washed the rice a few times to get rid of the starch because starch makes rice sticky. Also, always cook your rice in the rice cooker. And a tip is to use less water when cooking it. This makes sure that the grains of rice will be separate from each other when stir-fried. Now, that brings me to an important rule in fried rice. As you all know, fried rice must not turn out mushy and clumpy. Each grain of rice must be separate from each other. They must be socially distant in today's language. To get that texture, you have to use at least 1 day old rice that has been refrigerated. Cold rice is best because it has lost its moisture. Now let's keep this aside. You'll need to make a paste of 2 dried red chilies, 2 fresh red chilies, 10 grams of dried prawns and 7 grams of belacan. Belacan is a dried shrimp paste. Let's keep this aside also for later use. 2 eggs beaten with 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper powder. 30 grams of dried fish going in. This fish is called ikan bulu ayam locally. Traditionally, dried anchovies called ikan bilis are used in this recipe. But I saw this fish in the supermarket and decided to try it out. It's a species of the anchovy. The idea is to fry this fish until it turns crispy. Fried crisp, they will give a delicious crunch to the Nasi Goreng Kampong. Once the fish crisps up, remove onto a kitchen towel and set aside for later use. Here we are, the fried dried fish ready for use. Now that the prep work is done, let's fry some garlic. The oil is hot enough, so let's add 7 cloves of garlic into the oil. Now let's fry this garlic until it turns fragrant. The wok must be hot to make this recipe. Next, 5 small onions cut goes in. Let's fry these onions for a minute. The chili paste goes in next. Let's fry this chili paste until the raw smell of the paste disappears. This will take a couple of minutes, after which the aroma of the paste will permeate through my kitchen. That's when my hunger pangs will start going into a frenzy. Adding 150 grams of sliced chicken breasts now. Let's fry this chicken for about 3 to 4 minutes. It's been nearly 4 minutes. Now let's add the prawns. 10 prawns going in. Let's fry the prawns for about 2 minutes. Let's check if the prawns are done now. Yes, they are. Let's add some variation to the color here by adding vegetables. 1 medium potato diced small and a handful of carrots also diced small go in. Let's cook the vegetables until they are done, adding a little water to help them along. Now let's check if the potatoes and the carrots are done. They are. So now let's add the next vegetable. I've just added 4 long beets chopped. Now isn't that a lovely burst of color? The water spinach, called kampung locally, is the vegetable that is traditionally added to this recipe. I'm not adding kangkung for a change, but hey, don't let me stop you. Please add kangkung if you prefer it. I just added a little water to help the long beans cook. Next comes the star of the show, 550 grams of cooked rice. I'm adding the rice in 2 batches to enable me to combine the rice well with the rest of the ingredients. I told you earlier that a suitable rice for fried rice is the jasmine rice, but I didn't tell you the whole story. According to the internet, the best rice for fried rice is, wait for it, basmati rice. I was so surprised. To me, basmati rice is for biryanis and pulaus. Apparently, it is more versatile than I thought. The reason lies in 2 starch molecules found in rice, amylose and amylopectin. Amylopectin makes rice stickier, while amylose makes each rice grain long, slender and separate. Exactly what we need in a fried rice. Basmati rice contains a higher amount of amylose than jasmine rice, and ergo is the better rice for fried rice. Well, we live and learn. Therefore, we can safely say that fried rice should be made with either basmati rice or long grain jasmine rice. Adding 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. A tip is to not overdo the sauce. If salt is not enough, add salt, not more soy sauce. More sauce will make the rice mushy. It will also discolor your rice. Let's now test for salt. Okay, it's fine. So sorry for the scratchy sound. Let's now push the rice to one side of the quali so that we can fry our eggs. I think that eggs are a must in fried rice. And why not? It is a complete food and packed with protein. Adding some oil now to fry the egg. Adding the beaten eggs now. Let's fry the eggs until they are half done. Once the egg is half done, fold the rice into the egg. Now, it's important not to fry the egg too much because you need the egg to be still soft so that you can fold the fried rice into the egg and thereby coat the grains of rice with the egg mixture as much as possible. Let's fry until the egg mixture is cooked. A final taste and we are done. Lovely. I'm so hungry. Turning the stove off now. Nasi Goreng Kampong or Kampung fried rice. A Malaysian fried rice. As you can see, I have garnished the top with a dried fried fish that gives added texture to the dish. A delicious local fare, this is an all-in-one carb and protein meal. Enjoy.
Thank you for watching. Until I see you again next week with another recipe, stay safe and bye.